Welcome back to the colony. My name is Clear, and the march of civilization continues ever onwards here in Rimworld, colony that started with one Yttakin, bar over here. So it's been doing pretty well so far since we now have 36 people in total, so that's great. I guess the problem with the new prisoners is actually housing them since I got 3 left, so I think that needs to be dealt with. Since, do I even have the homes for them? I got 2 out of the 3. So I should probably just build some housing down this part of the map and then just call it good there on that front. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing this video is taking care of the colonists and making sure they're all housed. And just making sure they have enough to eat. And of course surviving whatever raids the game decides to throw at us. At least that's the plan for this video. Well, let's go see why Tusius is off on a tantrum. The final straw was malnourished. Alright, Well, we had a pretty unforgettable ideological celebration. In fact, it was so unforgettable. I wonder wants to join band. Best at shooting, still level 20. I do need some more soldiers. So, yoink. Hard workers actually deaf, double passion in shooting, single passion in melee, which is at still level 11. And, mining at 4 with the single passion, cooking at 6 with the double passion, and crafting at 5 with the single passion. Well, I guess that's into the Quarry for you, Van. Alright, Dojo's dependency. Well, Van was sadly eaten by a harp eagle. And that's a 3% bonus to the toxic resistance for colonists. Run that one again, please. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the meat amount that we get from the animals that we butcher. So, run that one again, please. Looks like some of the visitors have relationships with some of our colonists, so let's just see who it is, and it's Brennan's granddaughter. Alright. Please welcome Matthew to the colony, and along with Wish, who also joined at the same time. Alright, so I need to get you both set up for success in this colony. So that should be the base it's covered. That's a 3% bonus to the research speed for our colonists. Run that one again, please. And that's a 3% bonus to the rest rate multiplier for our colonists, so they can, well, get their sleeping in faster, so that's great. Run that one again, please. And that's a 3% bonus to the movement speed for our colonists, so that's great that they can move faster. Run that one again, and let's see what we get. We have a score of 45 for that patch of gas, and a gift. 1 revolver, normal quality. Okay. And that's a 3% bonus to the toxic resistance for our colonists, so run that one again, please. Well, looks like that's a 3% bonus to the eating speed of our colonists, so they can wolf down their meals faster. Run that one again, please. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the melee damage factor of our colonists, so that's great. Run that one again, please. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the rest rate multiplier, so that's great. Run that one again, please. Well, that's another 3% increase to the carrying capacity of our colonists, so that's great. Run that one again, please. And that's a 3% bonus to the toxic resistance for our colonists, so, yeah, that's right. Run that one again, please. Oh, Gojo's detention. Well, now to explain your, grumpiness for Tusias here. And that's a 3% bonus to the meat amount for our colonists that we get from the butchering the animals, so run that one again, please. Well, looks like Zesrov is off on the conversion table, so let's see. Now you're at 4.5% certainty. Let's see what this does to your certainty. And it drops it straight to 0. Alright. Well, looks like we've successfully converted Zesrov, finally. So, recruit! Well, looks like Tusius is off on a murderous rage. So, Dave, Matthew, and Winshaw on the job of dealing with that. That's the wrong person. Anyways, that's that taken care of. And the final straw for that mental break was ravenously hungry. And that's a 3% bonus to the medical operation speed for Arcana, so that's great. Run that one again, please. That's a 3% bonus to the metanoid shredding efficiency, so run that one again, please. And that's a 3% increase to the mining speed of Arcana, so that's great. Run that one again, please. Well, looks like we got the med type paying us a visit, so that should be interesting to see how they deal with the turrets being so close to them. I guess it's gonna be one of those raids that just sit around and wait for us. Well, you lot don't report to the mortars for your orders. Well, all the motor orders have been passed out now. Go target that Diablos. And open fire! And now let's just see how much damage this is gonna do. Well, got most of them. Anyways, time to shuffle you around to the other Metroid cluster. To the other Diablos. This one is just gonna be dealt with by the turrets. Because I think that's basically all that we have to deal with now. You know, yes, lots of those that pretend the outside world does not exist because functionally speaking, for right now, it doesn't. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to do. Whoops! Alright, well, this batch of mechanoids has decided to open fire. Well, I guess that's gonna be a turret issue, too. As for you lot, you're going now to go confront the mechanoids and stop them from blowing up my turrets. That's what I want them to do. Real problem is where am I gonna put all the colonists? I guess that they can just join like this. And that takes care of the mechanoid raid. How lovely. Well, apparently that wasn't all the mechanoids who left. I had to deal with these, Lancers. Minav has decided to go hide in their room, so have fun, Minav. Go head over, to where the Lancers are. And just, make sure you take them out. And I'll find them. Just like that. And that's a 3% bonus to the meat amount that we did for the animals that we butcher. Run that one again, please. Well, Tobin is off on a insulting spree. Let's see now. The final straw was darkness. And of course, Tobin gets into a bit of a social spat with Bear. Tobin called Bear a nude. This drove Bear into a rage and, yeah, fight ensued. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the global word speed of Arcana, so that's right. Run that one again, please. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the mining speed for Arcana, so that's straight. Run that one again, please. Well, let's just see what the Tartopods have for us this time around. Right there all the way up here. Out by the turrets up in front. Armadillo weather. 81 to be exact. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the research speed of Arcanists. Run that one again, please. And that's a 3% bonus to the toxic resistance for Arcana, so that's right. Run that one again, please. Let's go check the toxic resistance of Arcanist and see what it's at right now. You think it would be under resistance and sensitivities, but no, it's not. And that's a 3% bonus to the movement speed for Arcana, so that's right. Run that one again, please. Zesrov has finally joined the colony, so please welcome Zesrov. Let's get you sorted out for life in this colony, Zesrov. Alright, I need quarry workers, so into the quarry you go. And that's another 3% to the eating speed for Arcana, so that's great. Run that one again, please, and let's see what we get this time. And that's a 3% bonus to the meat amount that we did from the animals that we butcher. Let's just see what we did this time. And that's a 3% bonus to the global word speed of Arcanas. Run that one again, please. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the melee damage factor of Arcanas, so they can hit harder now, so that's great. Do that one again, please, and let's see what we get this time. Well, back in Muchinito, had a bit of a social spat. Let's just see what it was about. Muchinito just deriding, Bat's construction still. The funny part is that Muchinito is only, slightly better than, Bat at Construction 1 versus, Construction 0. Looks like some of the visitors have relationships with Arcanas. Let's just see who they are. It's Ninja's testing once removed. Alright. Well, looks like Ken went off on an insulting spree. The final straw was minor pain. And the target is bar over here. And they're just in a bit of a social spat right now. Over loyalty. Alright. Wish's turn for an insulting spree. Let's just see what it was about. Ugly environment. And Pinda is a, target. And now there's a, fluid affecting the animals. Just the Ibis Ram, though. But hey, here's a 3% bonus for the Metroid trading efficiency. Run that one again, please. And surprisingly enough, there's no social fight over, that one. Well, I guess we just have another pet turkey now, so that's great. Yep, 31 and 32, and, oh my, I think we're gonna end up with a turkey flock. We have a strong 38 from that batch of visitors, and a gift. 293 silver. And that's another 3% bonus to the toxic resistance of Arcana, so, run that one again, please. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the medical operation speed of Arcana, so, let's run that one again, please. And that's another 3% to the melee damage factor of Arcanas. Run that one again and see what we get. Looks like Bitch has gone off on a insulting spree. Let's just see what it was about. Genetic pessimism. Literally nothing I can do about, that one for you, Bitch. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the injury healing factor of Arcanas, and it is for Ninja. The final trial was early bird at night time. So let's see what we get out of this endless progress, shall we? Well, let's just see who's getting married, and it's Jolt and Latch. Alright. Well, looks like it's a 3% melee dodge chance this time around. Well, Dave is off on a date. The final trial was intense pain. Well, looks like we got a manhunter pack. Plasmamus. Oh my. That's a lot. 31 to be exact. I think the proper solution to this is, lock the doors and pretend the outside world does not exist because functionally speaking, it doesn't, at least not right now. Alright, I think that should be, all of them. Don't know what happened to Butterbot Tier 3 over here. We're gonna send you back to, your base to be repaired. And do the same for the colonists. Because this is officially a turret issue. Well, not to tear the plasma mammoths, and yeah, it was a turret issue. Surprisingly, we didn't lose any turrets this time. Well, 31 came down with a heart attack, and 3% to the research speed. Do that one again, please. The endless progress, not the other one. Well, it's Evis's turn for an insulting spree. The final straw was drowsy. And it looks like Evis and Yam had a bit of a social spat with each other. Over, it was calling Yam's aunt a reindeer. Alright. Oh boy, it's Lunrot time. Bats, has Lunrot? Well, let's just see who has a clue now. Mutter, Wish, Trigger, Tazov, Joel, Zevon, Lottie, Mushidito, Nathan, Poyod, Cave, Wart, Matthew, Ibis, Banaz, Kazarov, Ken, Ninja, Rivers, and Lobov all had the flu. Well, it's a good thing I had that expanded hospital now. I'm gonna need some more ER bots, that's what I really need. Well, let's see who has Lunrot this time. Manav, alright. Oh boy, Lunrot number 2, or rather 3, I think. Cave. Oh boy, Lunrot again. 10 this time. We have a score of 99 from that batch of visitors, and a gift. 2 World medicine, okay. Well, looks like we got some Manapacas. I think those might be a turret issue. Well, let's just see what's in those tartar pots for us. In the base this time. Oh, it's Yayo. Well, that's a 3% bonus to the medical operation speed, so let's run that one again and see what we get this time. That's another 3% bonus to the melee damage factor, so that's great. Run that one again, please. And that's another 3% bonus to the melee dodge chance for Arcana, so that's great that they have more survivability in fights like that. Run that one again, please. Looks like we have another 3% bonus to the rest rate multiplier for Arcana, so that's great. Run that one again, please. Well, looks like the human colonists are dealing with the sensory mechanites, so that's Tusias, Zach, Ebbets, Matthew, Ward, Tazov, Vitch, Ninjat, Nathan, Lucky, Yam, Tovin, Zezrov, Minav, Nitro, Zekrath, Bear, and Ken. We all have sensory mechanites. And the flu recipient amongst the animals is Tortoise One. And oh yeah, some visitors have relationships with their colonists, so Zed's wife is paying us a visit along with Brandon's grandson and Ninja's kin. Well, I think this is a pretty good stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, where you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. There's also the Amazon affiliate route if you want to support the channel that way too. That'll also help keep the lights on around these parts, and it's greatly appreciated if you decide to do it that way. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye!